This is the Variety Show, 2024. Everybody's talking about this golf course incident with Trump and this is the second incident. You had Butler, Pennsylvania, now this Florida incident on the golf course, the threat to him. And they're saying about because of all the rhetoric, and they're saying lower the temperature because that's what's causing him to be more threatened. But one thing I can point to that's definitely part of this rhetoric is if MSNBC, of all the news networks, they are just the worst. I mean, just 24/7 anti-Trump news channel. That's all they talk. They won't talk about anything else, and it's nonstop 24/7 programming on MSNBC. They gotta be the most insane, worst news channel in the history of the world ever. Worse than worse than even BBC or just anything else out there. MSNBC is the crazy, insane, lunatic news channel where it's just nonstop, and they can really change their name to the anti-Trump news channel. There's even a joke. It's a running joke that they called MSLSD. In other words, they're tripping on acid. That's why they call it MSLSD. The MSNBC is tripping on acid. That's a joke. That joke's been around for years. And they are a horrible news channel, 24/7 anti-Trump news channel. Horrible. I mean, even CNN is better than them. I mean, and that's a compliment to CNN to say CNN is better than MSLSD. And the only guy on there, I mean, all those lunatics on MSNBC, I mean, that's part of this. That's part of what's causing these threats. And I'm not even telling you my affiliation if I'm a fan of Donald Trump. But only one person on that channel speaks well, and he's just interesting, even though I don't really agree. And that's Lawrence O'Donnell has a show called The Last Word. He's the only one on there that is worth watching because he's interesting. Even though I don't really, I mean, he's a libtard, but he's interesting and he speaks well, and he's interesting. But other than him, I really don't pay attention to any of the other anchors on that. That network is insane. I know, why aren't they taken off there? Why isn't there any movement to have MSLSD taken off there? They're part of what's causing this more dangerous situation. They are so hostile and just nonstop, every show, every program, anti-Trump. They won't talk about anything else. They hardly cover any news these days. MSNBC is 24/7 anti-Trump, day and night, day and night, day and night, anti-Trump. They won't talk about anything else. I've never seen anything like what MSNBC. They've always been bad, but now they're just off the charts, become unhinged, and that's part of this. That's gonna be part of what's causing danger to a candidate like Donald Trump. That's got to be part of this, is to take MSNBC off the air. That's part of the problem. And I don't think anybody realizes how bad they are. So, you can give me your comments on this. This has been The Variety Show 2024.